Welcome back to The Price of Business. Normally, we have William Edmundson in the middle of the week, I think usually on Thursdays, but thanks to our 4th of July last week, we went ahead and had him on for today's program because I wanted to make sure. I know a lot of people just don't want to get up, at 7 a.m. on Thursday morning when they can have that day off, and so I wanted to make sure we got an opportunity to chat with William. William is with a company called Abby. ABBY, that's Abby Executive Suites, Abby.com. Phenomenal company, really helping entrepreneurs, business owners, companies of all sizes, from solopreneurs to Fortune 500 companies, be able to do things creatively when it comes to their business and their officing in a way that, frankly, other companies don't afford. And so, William, with that, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Hardly feels like Monday.
I know, it doesn't. Tell us real quickly about your guest here on today's program.
Sure. Yes, I've got one of our clients from our Memorial location who's been with us for quite a while. His name is Dan Sanders, and Dan joins us from his company, Executive Wealth Management.
Awesome. Welcome, Dan.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on. Thank you.
Real quickly, kind of give us your elevator speech. Tell us what your company's all about.
My elevator speech, we're in the financial advisory business. We're located here at the Abbey location, which is on Chimney Rock and Memorial Chimney Rock and Woodway and Bering. And we're in the financial planning business. We've done this for a number of years, and we try and cater to people in their retirement asset and their retirement allocation area to make sure that they're going to have a nice life when they retire.
Yeah.
So that's the pitch. How's that?
Hey, a nice life. That's a great idea. Go ahead with your first question, William.
Yeah, boy, that sets a pretty vivid idea in your mind. Being able to retire and keep that wealth. Dan, tell us a little bit about your business and how you're set up in Houston.
Well, we're located in a very nice area here in Houston called the Memorial area, and the Abbey office location is perfect. It's very close to I-10, and it's also close to 610. And we're about 2 miles away north of the Galleria Mall, so the clients like to come here. They can come and park. It's easy access. There's no parking compensation, and they like that. And if my clients like it, so do I.
That's great. Now, when you meet with your clients, tell us a little bit about how your meetings work and a little bit about the logistics there.
Okay, now this is very unique. I feel that we're very competitive to any financial advisory company or to any brokerage firm on Wall Street. When a client comes in, usually the client would come in and go to the person's office, and they would look at their computer, et cetera. What I do with my clients here with Abby is I invite him to my office, and they come into my office, and basically what we do is I take them to our conference room. And our conference room has a 55, 57-inch TV, which is I believe I'm not sure what it is, but it's not the plasma. But it's this big, huge TV, and I can plug my computer in, and I go over their accounts. We do their business, and they love it. Visualization in the financial planning business is everything. And seeing things and talking, the concepts and numbers, they love it. And not only that, but I believe there's 27 different locations around the city. So the good thing for us is that when we want to meet with our clients, they don't really have time to meet. So we go to them with the nearest Abbey location, the conference room, and we plug in, and it's about a slam dunk every time.
Wow, that's fantastic. And so you literally go where the client is. Yeah, I'll meet you over at my whatever office. We'll be your just be a part of how you do things.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and keep it simple for them. They have a lot on their mind. They have their business, they have their kids, and our objective is to take care of them financially and to make our maintenance and our service top notch. And so we will provide whatever the client needs.
Man, that's fantastic. Go ahead there.
Sure. Hey, Dan, from a service standpoint, I know that you talk about that, and you want people to trust you, and obviously you want your financial planner to be credible. Tell us a little bit about how you use the Abbey staff as an extension of your team.
Well, it's incredible because I can have let's say 8 to 5, and let's say by chance, even though I'm here in the office today, it might be down in Galveston or something or out of the office. When someone calls my phone number here, an Abbey person will answer the phone and they will leave a message. Okay, they can leave it in voicemail, or they might even refer the client to call me. So the point is it's not that it's this, if you will, a telephone computer-generated, hi, this is Dan, I'm not here, and you just wonder if they really got it. But when you call Abby, you will talk to a real person first, and they will refer the message either to me if I'm here in the office, or they refer to a voicemail. But the voice and the service and the maintenance is critical, because in the financial business, you want to be one-on-one, and you want to look at your advisor, and you want to look at the people that you're dealing with.
Yeah, I do want to make sure while we're plugging along, because you're doing a great job talking about how you leverage Abby, that we also talk a little bit about your practice itself. Tell us a little bit about your clientele, typical client for your firm, and also make sure you mention your website so we can get more information.
Well, we're in the financial advisory business, and we try and cater to people in the area of retirement planning, because that's the biggest aspect of their life other than their home. And so we've done this for a number of years. We actually started our location here with Abby in 2009. Now, this, if you will, this was the beginning of that great recession we went through. And many of my financial advisor friends at Merrill Lynch or Chase or some of our competitors were just trying to struggle to stay in business. We doubled our business. And we were hiring, and I think with the service that we got here, plus some good work on our part, I think that we were able to knock the ball out of the park, if you will.
That's a great story.
Yeah, that is awesome. Go ahead there, William.
Yeah,
by the way, did you give your website? I don't think you did. I'd like to have your website.
My website is Executive WM, which means Executive Wealth Management. So it's executivewm.com.
Very good. Go ahead there, William. We got about a minute or two left at the most, so go ahead and kind of wrap it up.
Perfect. Yeah, Dan, you had mentioned being able to use the different locations for your business and be able to go to clients. Is that a real important part of your business, being flexible and being able to meet the client needs by going where they are?
Oh, it's critical. I mean, let's say I have many energy clients, and I can go downtown to the nice Abbey downtown office, or I can go out here in the Energy Corridor, that great location out there by Katy. We've got actually 3 of them out there, I believe.
Yeah.
And then also, too, we can go up north to Greens Point, or we can meet them at Woodlands. It's very convenient. It's very professional. The offices are usually very nice. So it makes it, they feel comfortable, and I can just tell by looking at them, they feel comfortable, and that's when we go in there and try and get the business.
Well, one of the things that we try and do with Abby is provide that flexibility for clients like Dan or people in different businesses. And Kevin, one of the things that we hear a lot of positive comments on is the fact that we do have the 17 Houston locations, that we've got locations in other markets. But it's really great for someone like Dan, because you've got that credibility of having all of these branch offices, and when somebody walks in, it's they know who Dan is. They can really be an extension of that team.
Yep. I got to wrap it up, gentlemen. I know I can hear Dan. I hate to cut you off. I can hear you breathing as you're going to jump in, and I appreciate it. But we got to cut off. We just ran out of time there, but great conversation. Do want to remind you also you can learn more about what they do at Abby at abby.com. You can email them at abby@abby.com, and you can call them at what number?
You can reach us at 888-785-7800. That's 888-785-7800.
Great stuff. Thanks to both of you, gentlemen.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, when we come back, we're going to have much more for you. I do want to remind you, the best content here, it shows up over there at usdailyreview.com, and you're listening to The Price of Business.